Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be my preview of Kofi Kingston, Michelangelo. You can see he's got the nunchucks going on. Actually, I think, is this the first time we've ever had anyone in the character preview screen be doing all this crazy stuff with sparkles and whatnot? I actually really like that. So all the turtles are new gen, which is cool, helps fill out the new gen era. He is a chaotic showboat. Let's see, what else? The trainer. If you're a power gem enjoyer, power gems generated will add 150% more damage on each attack, so that's a big boy. Links, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Link, any color moves that deal damage will deal 75% more damage, and the new gen gems do 10% more damage in the stock Turtles gear. Yeah, I think let's get started. I have 4 build sets for you guys. He's the A tier, so you can buy him on the portal straight up. I believe there's a $20 pack. There might be a $30 pack, and then there's a $100 pack with the half off prize wall. However, he's available for prize wall currency, and I believe it's 25,000 currency you can get him, if I'm not mistaken. And my faction did this, yeah, 4-star bronze for 25,000, and I have 89,000 medallions, and I haven't spent any money on Mherex, so I would assume if you're doing boss battle, everybody can get him for free today. If not, obviously very soon in the contest. So I'm gonna go ahead and say he's the free one, because you can get him for free off the prize wall, or you can purchase him. But I mean, first moveset. Terrapin Spin, 6 MP green, 624k damage, make the bottom 2 rows into power gems of strength, 378k. I'll also definitely do a budget build for Kofi since he's going to be easily free. 8-bit flip, 6 MP, 615k damage, increase your yellow MP by 10. And then the Cowabunga finisher, 10 MP yellow, 1.9 million damage, choose a 7x4 area to swap into green gems, pin the opponent. Entourage, we got Shinsuke Legendaris for the 2 green MP and the 50% more power gems. This makes it so you don't have to use Santa. We got Steel, so the greens would be loaded turn 1 and feud. Ray is a great coach, 200% more power gem damage, so thought I would put Ray on here for this one to show him. Don't know how hard Ray is going to be to get yet. But that makes the power gems 1.5 million a piece, with Bree as well with another 50%. So we actually have 300% power gems between those 3. So they're doing 1.5 million. There's 14 gems on the bottom, so that's 21 million if no power gems get broke. Now, the reason I'm saying all this is silver. That won't really scale up much at gold. So I'm going to go against a gold in Zombie Sammy. He isn't ready to... Oops, I don't know what I just checked off, but I did check it. He is a gold, but he isn't loaded turn 1. The reason I want to go against the gold is because these won't really scale up much, so I want you guys to see how much damage you can expect to do. Add maybe 10% at gold to what you see here, and you should be pretty close. I'm also not using a move damage medal, so a 200% takedown of the Fury 2s. Oh, the strap. It's a 50% gem damage with Fury 2s, no plates. I can show you after this. But this move set, you'd be better off using takedown set. You get another 100 and, depending on your move damage strap, another 100 to 180% move damage, which would be 1.5 million if it's 100. Another 3 million with a takedown. That's 4.5 million. So you get a little bit more, but I mean, honestly, not a ton. So we're just going to go ahead and hit the finisher, get a bunch of green gems, and then take the power gems for 25 million pin. So you could maybe grow that to potentially a 30 million pin at silver with that moveset. It's not, and it recycles, so it's not crazy, but it's not bad. It is fast, which I do like. Next up is triple purple. And I'm just, with this one, there's a bunch of different trainers you could use, but I'm going to show off the sub in this one for the triple purple. This is probably the moveset that I will use. Well, it is the moveset I'll use for the budget build, but it'll be set up differently for sure with different trainers and whatnot. So triple purple, turtle power, and this moveset in general is interesting. I'll run it a couple different ways, I think, for you guys. Anyway, 686k damage. Choose a 1x2 area to make into 3 turn Juggernaut gems. That will make 5 random gems into power gems of strength 364k on every countdown turn, and increase your purple MP by 5 at the end of the countdown. So this just starts chucking out a bunch of beefy power gems. Ninja reflexes. The turtles all have an interesting mechanic. They're bringing dodge back in an interesting way. 6 MP, deal 1.2 million damage, and increase your gem dodge chance by 100% for 6 turns. It means no one's hitting gems on you. They are hitting moves, but not gems. Gnarly Noogie. 6 MP submission. Choose 7 gems to make into yellow sub gems and do 1,000,000 damage for 3 turns. That sub gets really big, so we're going to index that in the loadout here. We're going to go with, so it can start loaded turn 1 and feud. Everybody adds sub damage in this. So it makes it a 5-turn, 3.1 million damage per turn. That's basically 15.5 million damage is what you're looking at on the sub. So it's a pretty big sub. Gonna stay against the gold because, again, this won't really scale. But the power gems also do a significant amount. So you'd put your power gems out. And I'm going to show you guys the moveset right off. Yeah, check this out. I'm not going to do the sub right away. Just check this out. So the dodge is in effect. Sammy swipes. We took 0 damage. Power gems went out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit the sub this turn. We could still keep dodging, but Sammy would get loaded and he would hit his moves. So when power gems are out, anytime you choose gems and make a match, including in a sub with a color choice, it ticks the power gems. We don't need any matches other than one. So I'm just going to do this, and you'll see, if you watch at the start here, that the power gems tick. Right here, watch. When it breaks, you can see we got a bunch of extra damage in, and then the sub kicks in. So it's an extra tick of damage, and then we did the 15 million sub. Now we get more power gems. He's at 25 million. We take a swipe. Did 5 million gem damage. We dodge again. All the moves are full. And then you can go through the cycle again. We need a 15 million pin to win. So instead of hitting the sub this turn, I'm going to let the power gems do their thing once more. Boom. They're down to that. And you know what? The power gems will do enough to kill him here, so I won't even bother with the sub. I'll just take the swipe. And boom. Well, basically kill him, not quite. So that's indexing the sub for the big sub. But you can see there gets to be a lot of power gems, so you can index that instead of the sub. I would keep Sammy on because he's 2 purple MP, keeps you loaded. So I don't have a graphic for this one. This way was much faster, though, with Ray. Of course, Ray may be difficult to get, so there's that. But when you add Ray and Bella back into this equation, this moveset really looks impressive for power gem users. This is totally not my flavor, by the way. Not my style. But, oh, let's check out his entrance. Yeah, you know, got the flaming nunchucks there. Move animations are pretty cool and stuff in general. So yeah, let's just hit this, and power gems are going to be a lot bigger now. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the sub turn 1. Probably should have done it the same exact way, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're going to dodge. He's going to be drained. He won't get MP because he'll be drained. Boom, we dodge. Let's take a swipe and see how much this does. You can see 12 million. Way, way more, right? That 12 million swipe was a lot more. And then let's take this swipe. Oh, that's going to break it there, so let's not. We'll just do this instead. You can see 20 million swipe. Purples are going to be reloaded, and we can just do a break on the sub and endo it right here. You can see it's way faster with Ray as a power gem trainer, right? Like, much more impressive. There's, of course, other stuff you could do, with some of that, but I felt like that was pretty good. Now let's take a look at triple yellow. This one, pretty fun. Honestly, it's a little bit clickier than I'd like. Obviously, there's countdowns. You could use a Judgment Day plate with this one. Just throwing that out there. Pizza in Paradise, 6 MP yellow, 549k damage, make 9 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems that will deal 642k damage. So that's like 5.4 million in the countdown damage. But it also increases your green gem damage by 48%. So that's almost like 450% green gem damage off of those. But there's the Shinobi Snapalicious. Another 6 MP yellow, 592k damage. Choose 7 gems to make into yellow, so we can refill this and get it out twice. Spoiler. And then Cowabunga, 10 MP yellow finisher, 1.9 million damage, and choose a 7x4 area to swap into green gems. Pin the opponent. Entourage for this one, we're going to focus on that green gem damage. So 50% green in the yellow, so yellows are loaded other than the finisher with CM Punk. Cena gives 15% more green gem damage in an extra countdown, so that's cool. Now we got 10. And then Ozzy for green gem damage. Don't worry, there's another coach we can use. He'll come later. So let's check this one out. And again, I'm going against the gold for all of these movesets. Kofi definitely punches up. So, power gems are rando. They're going to go out, and we'll see what happens. And then we want to make a 6 match. And hopefully not cascade. It is me, so no promises. Oops. Let's go here. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. We're going to keep all of the power gems, probably. Okay. Then we chuck the power gems again. Now we have 20. Sammy's at 48 million health. We're going to lose 1 and hopefully not cascade. So how much does it take off when they proc? From 48 to 36. So 12 million damage there. And your green gems are 688k apiece. So now let's hit the finisher and see how hard this hits. Let's go here. For another 24 million damage. That would be almost 50 million damage at gold. And that's a 50% strap. No plates. So that's a pretty good indicator. You don't need a Judgment Day plate to do that, but a Judgment Day plate would make it safer. My favorite moveset by far is this one. It's a variation of what you just saw, but adding in Solo as a coach, Santa lets us do something interesting using 2 MP trainers. It lets you not touch the board other than the finisher. And you get the countdown move twice in a very quick fashion. So we're bringing back the 8-bit flip. And the loadout is what you're seeing on the screen. So Kofi, Steel, Santa, that's all in 1 for your turn. That's your 6 MP. And then Solo for 3 more countdown gems. So we get 12 and 12 for 24 countdown gems. This one is, I would 100,000% run with a Judgment Day plate. Or instead of Solo, you could use MP down. But with a Judgment Day plate, this would be pretty fast, actually, and quite good, with very little messing around. So you'd hit this button, and then you'd hit this button, not touching the board so far, and then we'd hit this button, and then we'd take a swipe. I like this swipe. They're going to swipe. Hopefully we don't lose very many. We don't. So you can see down to 34 million of the countdown gems, 772k on each green, and then blow up yon board for 26 million, 52 million at gold. That's with the 50% strap. Plus the 12 million that we did in countdown. That's over 60 mil. So it's pretty solid. Granted, that's a pretty steep setup. However, Judgment Day plate, they'd never get any damage off. So that would be my favorite build for those reasons with the Judgment Day plate. But there's a lot to choose from here, depending on what you like. Really good A tier. In fact, when I do the budget build, you'll see just how good of an A tier he is. He does not need a lot to be very useful on a lot of rosters. So I'm actually pretty impressed with him. Is he anywhere near as fast as the top showboats? No. But let's say you don't have like Seth, Regal, Vader, Rex Regum. I think he's up there in the conversation, right? And you have a ton of options on how to play him. He's really fun. So I'm a big fan, and for free, you can't really argue with that. So the budget build one, I'll definitely do a video on him with a good free setup. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this preview. Looking forward to this 2-week event. It seems very, very similar to the Rocky event, which is one of my favorites. So again, let me know what you think. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Cowabunga, dude. Not bad, man. For the A tier, not bad at all.